where do we go from there? The beef. I'm kind of itching to talk about this beef still.
I know you are.
Is it beef though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not beef. It's not beef.
Yo,
Yeah.
This thing is what rap needs, man.
Yes.
But
And you know what?
They're both
thing-
working.
I sat there and said, you know what? Even though it's there, I was like, yo, I rate Drake, for coming back so fast. Because that is how it should be.
Exactly.
Man should be like, yo, get to the studio right now.
Yeah.
Yo, clear your schedule.
And you know that there was like whatever Pusha said about him not writing his own
Yeah.
raps. You know that nobody's helping him write that. You that's Drake, man. You can tell.
It is, man.
The reason why it's so interesting to me is because Pusha T really is heralded, like, how you say it? Heralded.
I know what you mean.
It really is heralded. You get me, like.
Herald, that was like an old TV chat show.
It's actually your time star. I don't know about
Sad.
that. But yeah, man.
Put right into that one.
I do want to say though, like the Pusha T album is not. We're allowed to swear on here. innit?
Yeah.
It's not shit at all.
I know.
No, what?
I
You
know.
said it's
But
shit.
when somebody like of Drake's like
Caliber.
walks in, you're always gonna compare. So he's bodied him with one tune, and it makes people look down upon the album. But
And it shouldn't
Nah,
be.
we
It's
should-
mad.
that
it
Yeah,
shouldn't
really
be.
cares.
But that album is sick. It is sick.
It's hard, man.
You
I
can't
think
deny it. But the Drake thing is
the lyrical content. We're gonna get into the album later.
Well, yeah, well, you think he's bodied him? You think that Drake bodied Pusha?
I think this
he's
is
bodied the whole. He hasn't bodied him, but he's done everything that was necessary. He's said everything that it's just like it don't need to go on anymore. Pusha don't need to reply. It's dead.
Nah, what? Pusha
Do you know why?
needs
Do you know why? Because Pusha's album is already out.
Yeah.
There's not much more. Like, I mean, I'd be excited to hear what he's coming with, but how is it going to be like? Nobody can touch Drake, is what I'm saying.
No, but I feel like Pusha, you know what it is?
He's not that guy, you know.
Nah, but you know what it is with Pusha though, because like I said, Pusha's up there as this top drug, whatever, and no one can really, or no one has really said that he doesn't do what he does. Or but Drake's the first person I've heard to say, "Yo, Pusha, you ain't."
Well,
really
it's always
about
been
that life."
skeptical. Like how like I don't think Rick Ross is the drug dealer still, but you know what I'm saying, or Jeezy or anybody like that. But I don't think that Pusha is the rap beef guy. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but
I think he's more of like the velour guy. You know what I'm saying?
But
Do you know what I'm saying though? He's more
yeah,
like
well,
that.
that's now though, because even like when he did Exodus at Lil Wayne, and he's always been dropping these shots at Cash Money, really. So,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
and because it's like the album, Pusha's album was hard, and it's like Drake's responded now. So really, Pusha needs to back his talk. Really, he's been doing jabs for so long.
They
and,
both have though.
But Drake hasn't really
Which is
done
blatant.
that many blatant jabs at Pusha. Pusha's been doing blatant jabs at
But you gotta think about it now. He wasn't just at Pusha.
Well, it's Cash Money though. Well, and Kanye's already.
Kanye. See, that was the point for me. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what? Though?
Okay.
It's weird. It's weird. How do you feel about ghostwriting?
I think it's fine. I think if it's like, you gotta remember, in music, there's pop musicians, people like Rihanna, Beyonce, they do not have a writing on any song.
Yeah.
They'll get writing credits just because they can get it's Beyonce. You're more helping the writer, but I think in rap, obviously, it's poetry. It comes from, that is the skill.
That's who you are.
Yeah, so it's like it's one. That's why it's looked down upon. But in reality, who doesn't have help? You could be us three could be writing a song now, and I'm like, yo, what do you think of this? And you could say, yo, nah.
Yeah.
Now, if that was going on a label, you have to get writing credits for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, if a man, think about it, if Drake's working on like a mixtape, what mixtape was it on? If you're reading this,
If you read this,
that was what Quentin Miller was on.
Yeah.
So you've heard the demos, the Quentin Miller demos.
Yeah.
So it's like Drake has pretty much just taken that, but it happens though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what do you think about it?
So to go on to that, in a rap beef, I don't think anybody should be writing anyone's different. I agree with it is what ultimately I'm saying. But in a rap beef, it should be 100% one for one.
But not even beef, because obviously we know Drake is top 2, you get me, in rap right now. But when it comes to...
Who's one?
I'm saying like Kendrick, Drake, Cole is in there as well. But like when it comes to like...
Nah, that's on that whole... Yeah.
When man are saying like Drake's the best rapper, or Drake's even top 5 rap lyrics, you know what I mean? It's like that's always going to be in question now. Because if he didn't write
but
that...
he does. I think it was just like... I don't think it's on every song, man.
No. I mean, I think if you got sense, you know that Drake writes and he has help every now and then.
Of course.
But
And Drake has helped others as well.
Yeah, which he said on the song is basically out Kanye. But Kanye ain't out here trying to say I'm the best lyricist or that kind of stuff. If Drake's trying to say I'm the king or whatever, I'm number one in the game, but you ain't writing all your bars.
Yeah, but the thing is now, the way I see it is that this is happening, yeah? And even though I did find it funny. Did you see the post that Drake put up for the
invoice?
The invoice.
Wasn't it initially 20,000 and then Pusha retweeted it saying like send the extra for the 20, and then it went up to 100.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, that is like funny, but at the end of the day, I see it as Pusha hasn't been the like battle rapping.
That's exactly what I'm saying. He's not.
What I'm saying. It's
he's more swagged out.
Look, he plays his position. He plays it well, and even though like this rap beef, to me, in my opinion, this is like a new way to see what he can do. But with Drake, we know Drake's gonna go at him, and the fact that he went to him straight away, I rate that because the fact that for him to respond that fast. It's like, yo, I'm going to.
So are we saying that Drake's more like fierce than Pusha kind of thing?
I'm saying.
No, but you're saying that you expect Drake to come at Pusha.
I expected a couple of days to go by and then a response.
But remember though, Drake's about to drop an album.
Exactly.
So it all coincides. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's going to be a long. It's not a Drake and Meek Mill vibe. It can't be. No. And I don't think Pusha will respond. I don't know why. I just don't think he will.
I think he will.
I think he might.
His album 7 tracks. He's got time.
But I'm not even putting down Pusha T's abilities because I think he's a good rapper, man.
Very good.
But you don't want it with Drake, man. You don't want to look like an idiot. And I don't think that Pusha T is that guy.
I understand what you're saying.
He's not the battle rapping type.
I understand what you're saying because with Drake, shall I tell you what it is? Drake's not a battle rapper, but Drake has the world on his side.
Not only that, but I feel like Drake can just compile so many different things that also, like Drake started off the thing with how can Pusha T have the audacity to say I don't write my own raps when the guy that you're under doesn't? Like Pusha contradicted himself in a sense. So you already don't. There's too many L's in that song, man, to even try to come back with. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I trust Pusha's pen enough to say that he can do a good
100%.
Yeah, of course he can.
Of course he can, but is it worth it? Is it
worth it? Because
for him, in my opinion, can't lose anything right now.
No,
Pusha's
anybody can lose anything.
The thing is, I know that if this goes on, it's just gonna make Pusha look worse.
This is what I'm saying.
Why is Pusha gonna look worse? Good music CEO, album bangs.
Because the fact that if you go against Drake, Drake doesn't have to say this. People will talk about numbers. No one ain't touching Drake.
No one is touching Drake in any way.
No one's touching Drake. And
then, other than credibility,
if you want to diss Drake, if you want to diss Drake, your ultimate goal should be to surpass him in terms of relevancy as well. And no one ain't doing that. Otherwise, it's dead. What are you trying to gain?
Credibility. It Pusha's more credible than Drake. That's what he's saying. I'm real. You're not. That's basically Pusha's whole angle.
But
you're not real. You're constructed by the label.
The thing is, this ain't 1998 no more.
Nah, this ain't the Clips era, man. Like,
I
don't want to disrespect.
There's still some guys out there that want that.
That's what I'm saying. There's two. That's a small minority now.
Man, it ain't the one.
It's not. There aren't enough of those people to say, yo, Pusha, we understand what you're saying. You're right. And because as I said, Drake's got the world on his side. He's gonna have even if he lays some fire on there because Drake's got that much backing, because Drake's got that much quote unquote clout. Because he's got that much, people are still gonna go with Drake.
But see, this is the thing. Like, okay, when you look at Meek Mill,
people will say, "Oh, Drake bodied him." Even if Pusha comes out with a hard record.
But when you look at Meek there, Meek was like, say, in early in his career, still had stuff to do. Pusha don't really need to do another album now, you know. Pusha's 42 years old.
We know that. I know that.
All Pusha really needs to do is just say, yo, Drake, I'm real, you're fake.
What's the point though?
No, but it doesn't really. It doesn't like when it.
There's not enough people who will care.
How can Pusha can't win in the numbers? Pusha can't win in any other aspect other than being more credible.
You know when somebody like a celebrity like holds an L for something, like I don't know, or something like what can I use? for example. Like when the Kardashians got robbed in Paris.
Yeah.
They just went quiet. That's what Pusha T should do. This is what... Nah, it is. Do you know why it is? Or my opinion on why it is? Because, well, like what I said, what is it going to do, Pusha T, beneficial-wise, in terms of help sell his album? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think Pusha T needs anything from this beef.
So there you go.
But
To be honest,
other than
but the thing is, yeah,
a man just sent
no,
for
no,
you can't
no,
just go.
no,
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 Pusha
but the
T
thing is-
can't
the thing
go
is,
quiet. I'm expecting Pusha T tonight.
Hear what? If I know that people will see this beef, yeah, and then bought Pusha's album yet, and they'll be like, oh, yo, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're going to go and buy Pusha's album. So Pusha's winning, in a way.
Yeah.
Because
They're both winning.
They're both winning.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because the fact is, Drake didn't put this out on iTunes or
For no
Spotify,
reason.
just put it on SoundCloud and it's on YouTube, yeah?
And everyone's talking
And
about it.
everyone's still going to go and listen to it. So what does that mean? People are going to go, oh, the Drake tune. Also, who's he responding to? Pusha's album. Bam, we'll go buy Pusha's
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
So Pusha's winning that way, yeah? Because if you've got the number one artist in the world, yeah? Hands down, because he is, in terms of numbers. He's the number one artist. And if you've got him saying this about you, saying you said this about me, you're going to find out what they said. So it don't matter, Pusha's going to win. It's just that I think if Pusha responds now, like straight away and comes back with something, it's where does it end and what's the point and when does it fair enough he makes money from the album sales, but when does it get to the point of people saying, okay, now your album's
The thing
been out
is,
for 3
though,
months, what
is
now?
Pusha even that? And I don't want to, like, for the record, yeah, because I'm cool with some of these guys. I'm not, like, insulting anyone. But is Pusha as relevant for Drake to even... It's not that deep for Drake. He's done it. It's one tune, man. It's done. It's left. And it's more classy for Pusha with his kind of, like, composure to just be like, you know what? All right, cool. That's what it is. I don't think it's not that, man. But Drake and Meek was that because Meek's younger and he's more, like... He's on it. The best way that Pusha, and I'm not condoning any of this, but if Pusha's really about what he's saying is about like this life, he'll get Drake touched rather than nah, but you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying though? Is that not true or what?
Nah, it's
then
not
who held
even
that.
It's a pride thing, man. I know you guys are talking a lot about like the numbers and that. Like Pusha doesn't need to because
I don't think it's even a numbers game, man. I think it's just more.
Remember Drake sent for Pusha already, you know. And Two Birds, One Stone, him and Cudi, and Pusha let that slide.
What did he say about him? Something
basically
about
said he's
Chapo, innit?
He basically is not really moving the same way that he's saying.
Okay.
So Pusha can't just sit back again.
No, but the thing is, yeah, you see them bars kind of there, them kind of bars that they ain't moving what it's supposed to be. You gotta look at it and think, yo, fam, how many rappers, do we used to hear of back a day that have an album out, then they get locked up? Now, that's just dumb.
We don't hear about that now, which is why I said Rick Ross ain't pushing weight.
Rick Ross ain't
Jeezy
doing that
ain't.
no
You know what I'm
more.
saying? You can't talk about that.
You can't, because at the end of the day, if you've got businesses going on
you don't
aside
need to
your
be
rap
touching
career,
that.
yes, no, you talk about the life you've had.
Yeah.
You can't talk about the life you're living, because if you're living that life, when you get locked up, you can't go on tour. You're going to lose money.
But you know what it is?
And that's what you're in the game for, to make money.
When you look at everyone else here, Jay-Z, they live off everything other than like Jay-Z is about sales and business and that kind of stuff. Jeezy is about whatever Jeezy does. I don't really follow him. But Pusha T is all about credentials. The reason we like Pusha T is because he sold drugs. You get me? That's the only reason why. So if Drake's out here questioning that,
Very true.
he needs to come back and
I hear
for some
that's-
more.
So what's he going to do? Come up with a
that's-
fat part? Okay, yo, so here's my numbers.
but
2015 sales.
How long ago was it when? Because when Clips first came out, I don't know how old I was, but like it was when Pharrell was like,
about
like,
2002 and that kind of
so
stuff.
like obviously. I don't know. He must have been doing something then.
Yeah.
But you cannot be doing that a decade later. If you are, then you are.
No, I don't think he's just rapping about it, innit?
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's glorifying it, and that's his life. That's what he's known. That's fine. And he handles it, even though he's been talking about that for a decade. He still does it He still does it sick.
Yeah.
Very good at it.
But he ain't the battle rap guy, man. What can he?
But this ain't a battle.
But it is though.
But it will be.
It's not a battle.
Of course it is. It's a diss.
If he replies, it becomes a battle.
What I want to know, aside from Drake not writing a few songs or whatever, what can Pusha have on? What leverage has he got on him?
On Drake.
Yeah.
writing his own lyrics?
Yeah, aside from that.
Oh, aside from that. You know what it is with Drake?
No.
I'm answering. I think the whole thing the reason why he's getting at Drake is because Drake always drops his subtle drug bars. And I think that's why. Remember when Amen came out, Drake and Meek Mill?
Yeah.
And he says, "I'll just put my niggas some K into it." You know what I mean? And I think that's when Pusha T was like, how can you say that? You're not a drug guy. Stop glorifying the trap and you're not about that life. So I think that's what Pusha T was kind of getting at Drake at.
But if you said it once, you can't go at it again.
Well, it's just isn't it?
Yo, I don't think Pusha wants any. I don't think no rapper wants any smoke with Drake. He's too creative. He's got too much everything.
I don't think Pusha has anything to lose though. That's what I think.
If it was standing right in front of him, bar for bar, yeah, go at him all day. But because there's going to be time, because there's going to be so much social media behind it, there's no point. And to be honest, what Essex is saying, in terms of Drake said what he said, Pusha said what he said, leave it. In theory, that makes the most sense because it's like what's said is said, and what's done is done, and just allow it. Because going further, it just makes it long. It just makes it useless. And for Pusha, you think, what does it gain? What am I gaining? Nothing.
But
because all it does is make more sales for Drake's album coming up.
And also, if he doesn't body Drake, it makes him look like a complete dickhead.
Nah.
And I don't.
I'm saying if he doesn't, he looks terrible.
You think?
Of course. If somebody he's holding the L if he doesn't bang Drake, do you know what I'm saying? And you're not going to. I don't think Pusha's got that kind of thing about him.
I know what you're saying. I agree on that sense, but I feel like he hasn't got anything to lose. I think Pusha's already
100% not, but you ain't got nothing to. I don't
really
think
gain.
You know, then Kanye's album's coming out next week, whatever. Yeah. Just drop a little 2 lines in there.
Maybe so.
Maybe that
makes more sense.
And it might be the coldest 2 lyrics, and you'll be like, yeah, man, that's perfect. Yeah. And then Drake's like, my album's already come out, I've already won.
Yeah,
that's probably what I would predict would happen.
If he does that, then fair enough.
And I'm a huge Kanye fan and a huge Drake fan. So
I just think it's.
We never really spoke about how Kanye should react to this.
I don't think Kanye should.
No, I don't think he should. How do you think he feels about this?
I think he's proud of Drake, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think Kanye is like that type that's like, what the fuck you talking? You know what I'm saying? He's not hype, man. He's more like, I like.
It was rude, man. It was rude the way he said it. It was like, the father stretched out his hands.
It was rude.
But you better remember though,
it was rude.
From Drake's point of view, Kanye's approved that to slide as well. So it's like, yeah, man, he's got all the leverage to say what he said, 100%. Yeah. And Pusha T did contradict himself.
You know what it is as well? I look at if Kanye came back and said something to Drake, then people would, if Kanye has no bars for Jay on his album, people will sit there and say, you didn't say nothing about Jay.
Nah, but that's family though, man.
Nah. But the thing is, though, as well,
that's what it hurt
Drake's
him more.
helped.
Drake sat there and said it hurt him more because of what Jay did to him. You know what I mean?
I don't think Kanye's going to say no. I think it will just pass over you.
Nah. Especially after watching the interview, it's like...
Remember, how many days away are we from June? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah,
so
6
like,
days.
it's coming, man. And I reckon Drake and Ye will drop on the same day, somehow.
I think Drake's going... Oh, yeah, because Drake ain't put a date on it.
Nah,
it just said June.
So they're going to drop... And I reckon it's going to be June 29th, the last Friday.
Oh, no, but Kanye's June 1st, unless he pushes it back, which you might...
Is that a Friday, June 1st?
Yeah, next week Friday.
I just think if they go, they can't do that again because boy, yo.
But Kanye, that will be so exciting for hip hop, man.
It would be good for hip hop, but it's like that's gonna show people's relevance.
Yeah, that's shit.
And because we know, I'll say it, yo, Drake will outsell him.
Yeah,
he will.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one.
Just because, shall I tell you why? All those people that Kanye's got vexed, they will buy the album. They will buy the album.
I hear what you're saying.
However,
but
I think Drake still has more widespread appeal.
He definitely has, but I do think that like Kanye, this is such like a statement album with what he's been going on with.
Yeah,
and
I hear that.
I think like I'm definitely going to be getting both physical and streaming, and I'm sure loads of other people are. So it's like I think they'll definitely probably do about the same first weeks, man. But do people even care about like numbers?
Just
Nicki
Drake.
does.
Yeah, Nicki. And
No, I'm not knocking her, but
she's-
she'd be coming out this week, still going on about writing her own bars.
this week.
Yeah.
I seen that this. I know she pushed
Yeah.
back her album, though, innit?
Yeah.
She pushed her album back.
It's a tricky one for her, man.
I know. I think. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's the Hardfood podcast.
Back again.
My name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click these videos that might be popping up. Press
Wherever
that
they
button that should be down here.
Somewhere.
And just enjoy what you're listening to and watching.
Get involved, comment, say what you want. I don't take it to heart. Because it's all good to me. But yeah, subscribe, follow, press the videos wherever they are, and enjoy. Bless up.
Big up.